You know what I mean? Like,
How you doing? What are you doing, man?
What's up, bro?
Look at this.
If I wanted to buy this entire Jokic collection you just showed me, how much?
Oh, man.
How much?
Got it. Win me auto. So we did the prize drawings.
Yeah.
And you won one of the 5.
Oh my god.
To the National, baby. Road to the National.
Go.
Let's go.
Dude, let's go.
listen to what's going on here. It's pretty crazy.
It is pouring rain.
Look at this, Tyler Eulis. He's like bleeding there, and he's signing that right there. That's pretty crazy. And look at that, Walter Payton, CMC, Beast, Luke Kuechly. Got a big day today. Going to the road show. Got a little Diet Mountain Dew action to start our morning. We have a trade night tonight from 7 to 10. Trade night's a great way to get to know other collectors and really just get some good deals done. I feel so good about this.
Why, hello there.
You ready?
Let's go.
Go say what's up to Jimmy, Trey, the crew. See who's here.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
How you doing? What are you doing, man?
What's up, bro? What are you
Look at
doing?
this.
Oh my god.
How about this? The vehicle we're driving has been here since 1888. So we know it works. Now, what do we have to do to make sure it maintains? Because you see so many shops come and go or this and that. All right, what are the right ones doing? How is the road changing? All right, I got to make sure it's changing with Fanatics. It's changing with these people. But it will survive. So now we just got to be intelligent. We map it out like we did.
That's where I get my whiteboard from. That's why I break down all my ideas. You've been
Good,
on the whiteboard.
man. Somebody
Tell me who
told
the best guards are and who the best shop, like how to break down a shop.
We saw you in the streets of Cincy.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Now we're here. Yeah.
Yes, let's go. Let's go.
Cincinnati. We're America's team. We're America's team.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz. Come on.
So we're trying to make some deals of trade night right now. Look at this. I kind of like this two color patch auto going into the National. It's pretty sick at a 99. Really like this. DeMarcus Cousins 6 out of 20 auto, beautiful. And then the sick Keegan Murray, who I actually don't have an autograph of.
Really?
And what do you value this Cole Kmet at?
I have no clue, honestly.
Cade Cunningham, auto rookie. It's pretty sick. Just filmed with him. He's super cool.
Yeah, how was that?
He's an amazing person, man. He's a great guy. Halliburton, he got like 250 million.
Dak's gonna have a comeback here.
Dak?
He's gonna have a comeback here.
Beautiful
Yeah.
3-color patch on card auto, Karl Towns. These are beautiful.
Yeah.
Letter patch from Brandon Knight, he was huge for a little bit,
Yeah.
and then kind of fell off. But
MKG was the second pick in the draft.
Second pick in the draft. He also was champion.
Yep.
Yeah,
So 2012, Davis.
I open 6 cases. I don't get a single Wemby or a single Oscar Tshiebwe auto. My employee Max opens 1 box, gets a Wemby auto. Like, that gummy. Now I got the itch again. This guy brought in this kid. He's come here before, and he brought me 3 signed Kentucky cards, like worth nothing, but they're players that we love, right? And he came back, and he's from like probably a couple hours away. I'd given him some signed Kentucky Tony Delk cards back in the day. Wow. And he was like, I just want to give these to you. I said, we're going to go put them in the museum together right now. We'll never leave. I gave him a cousin signed Kings jersey. I know that that's going to make his year. Right. And like that, I'm not looking for a sale out of that. Like, but that's the kind of place you want to do and be, right? So, and then that kid knows he's got some stuff in my museum that's now people are loving around this area. Yeah. Like, it's better than that. What job? Like, did I get that working at a bank? No. I think one of my favorite memories ever in the shop, I think I might have said it before, but when a couple of like 14-year-old girls came in one time, it wasn't with their dad or their brother, and they came in collecting. And they rode their bikes here, and they bought their cards, and they left. It was like, oh, they feel cool enough to like it's cool enough here that they can come in and do it on their own without like dad or bro with them. Like, come on, let's go. I love that.
Let's
New
go.
generation.
Gosh,
And
passing the torch.
I love that.
Feels like Disneyland here. Okay, there's a lot here. Man, there's some cool stuff. I mean, what do you value that Herbert at?
It's like between 450 and 500.
I love
it is super clean.
doing it all during his first win. And I want to know what they're going to say on this. Herbert ran and passed his first NFL win. His 31-yard run against the Jaguars in Week 7 of 2020 was the longest as a Chargers QB since Mark Malone in '88. Became the second NFL rookie, Joe Burrow, earlier in the same day to throw 300 yards and 3 touchdowns in a game and also rush for a score. It's beautiful. You got to love a good on-card autograph.
Yeah, I'm a huge Herbert fan.
This is like, let me verify. I mean, what would you value the 2 at for me?
Like I said, about 675, 700, somewhere in there. 650 to, we'll say 650 to 700.
I see a 425. This is around 4. People in the comment sections, what do you think of Tua? I think if he's healthy, dominating it. I mean, obviously, there's a risk. The risk is scary, though.
You got a good coach.
So this is a neon marble.
I'm from Northern California. That's why I saw those and I was like, oh.
And that's a black. Yeah, it's a 4, and this is it's a 25.
Same time.
Well, I mean, who's the starting quarterback for the Niners next year? What do you think?
Purdy's going to be out for the first 5 games from injury recovery.
Starting the rest of the year.
I wonder how short his leash is. That's what I wonder. Because also, too, the other thing that nobody's talking about is can he throw the ball still?
No, this is 4 and 2.
Okay, so that's 6. And then
That's like
730.
That's like 730.
We're close.
Close, yeah.
We're very close. I mean, if we take this out, I mean, where are we putting this at? You said closer to 6?
So I said 650 to 7, I think.
We're talking to the main man. We're talking to the deal or no deal banker here.
Let me call him first and see if he picks or is clothed, and then I'll FaceTime him.
If he's what?
Clothed, and then I'll FaceTime him.
Oh,
so he
okay.
can see
That'd be
him.
nice. If he had clothes on, that'd be clutch for us. What up? So I'm pretty interested in the Tua and what we have here. So I showed him kind of value.
I told him you'd be interested in that.
We had this beautiful Jackie 2.5. I picked this up in Cincy. This is about 4. We're valuing this Willie Mays. It sells between like 220, 250. We're valuing that at 2. And then this Tatum's about 120. We can just call it 1 to make it simple. Where's your value at on this?
Somewhere between 7 and 9 based on kind of like recent sales.
So we just looked it up. So recent sales is going to be 500 and 850. So I was saying to him about 650 to 700.
I wanted to be in the 5 to 6 range on this.
I think this is would be your half of what we've invested in it, and then it's like I come up with another half to what I do. But that's going to be the more expensive of the cards because of Jackie Robinson. You're a Dodgers fan, so I figured you might want that.
True.
And it's vintage. You know, I know you love Jackie, so.
Wait, what are you eating right now?
A turkey wrap.
Oh man, you gotta bring some for us. If we get this deal, then I'll take half. We take this Tatum out. What I would do is I would do the Jackie and the Willie Mays straight up for the Tua. It's about value. It's about 6.
I'd do that. Would you?
Okay.
You'd be okay with Jackie, right?
Yes, I would be good with that. Correct.
Okay. So how about this? We do the Jackie, the Willie Mays. I'll just ask for $100 on top. So we're gonna do the Jackie 2.5, the Tatum yellow. People are gonna get mad. People are gonna get so upset at me for trading a Jackie Robinson for Tua. I'm going to the National. Give me a break. So this Tua for the Jackie, the Tatum, and I throw on 100.
Yeah.
Let's do it. You're happier with the Tatum?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. Here we go. Is that okay with you? It's the first time this is like a triple deal. We got a guy on. Where's he live?
He lives here.
Oh, he lives here. Okay, I thought this was far away.
No, he's in. No, I'm sorry.
Oh shoot!
No,
he's actually in the car right now. So we got a deal done through him, through a FaceTime, through here, and we got a bunch of witnesses. All right, you guys. So I traded a Jackie Robinson for a Tua at trade night. Cue the silence. I'm not advocating for anybody to buy Tua, but I'm in. So I picked up this Tua Immaculate Patch Auto Rookie at a 99. And then what'd you get?
So I got a Jackie Robinson. I had half with my brother. He's a Dodgers fan, so it's a nice vintage one. Don't hate him for giving me that. We got a Jayson Tatum rookie and a good old Bill.
Oh, this Kevin Durant's ridiculous. With that Dan Marino on-card auto. Wow, next day auto. These are so rare. They're tough to grade too. We just talked about these. These are super rare. Courtsides. He only has a courtside.
Trey was giving out hella deals to me.
You buying Burrow now?
I'm a trade out of it, yeah. I just don't have any Burrow stuff.
The real best athlete to ever play sports.
You think so?
Yes.
Where's the ceiling on him? You think he's just gonna keep going?
It's just, he is the ceiling.
One of Jokic's best cards is here.
Pulled it, sold it about a year after I pulled it for a lot less than what it is now.
And what is this card?
It is a 15-16 select die cut power prism. 1 of 1 Nikola Jokic.
Do you remember how much you sold it for?
$1,600.
$1,600
in 2016.
In 2016.
Which back then I thought was pretty good.
That was probably pretty
you're
good
the
back
owner
then.
now.
I am the owner now.
Now you could probably put a down payment on a house.
How much is that worth?
I bought it before the championship run, a couple months before. I don't have the exact date off the top of my head, but I bought it for $7,500. Considering this just sold for $30K in a 10-10, that's
Why'd you bank in on Jokic?
He's the best player in the league, and no one realized it. And his cards don't exist. Like, he has so few rookie cards out there, especially his autos. On-card autos are impossible to find for Jokic. There are 2 Jokic flawless autos. One is considered the true auto, which is this guy here.
So this is the
True auto. This is the parallel, but it has the same numbering. So this is the Sapphire Parallel out of 10. There is no gold, and this is the Emerald out of 5.
Wow. And
Both
then
on
this,
card.
you just said this. There was a $30,000 sale on this one.
Verified. $30,000. PSA 1010.
Panini 1 auto, okay. Wow, look at that.
Eminence out of 3. Patch auto. This right here is Jokic's first gold Prism auto, or Prism auto for that matter. He didn't have an auto in 2015.
Wow.
Here's his full shimmer set. So 2019 is the first year.
Okay.
And we go into 2020.
Oh my! It doesn't end.
No, so this dude, first day of the NBA season, we've been friends for a while. We make an annual bet, and first day of the NBA season, he said Nuggets are going to win the championship this year. And he knew it.
You called it. You knew it.
Knew the whole time. Murray back.
He's a Suns fan, so it's not like.
Yeah, I'm not a Nuggets fan at my core. Anything that's going to be under a pop count of 10 is what I want. I'm not grading, base rookie cards.
Black Prism.
That's a pop 1.
Ooh, Threads.
Threads pop 1.
That's a thick card too.
Yeah, that's a tough grade. Sad on that one. I really thought that was going to 8 or 9, but can't win them all.
What do you think was the deciding factor on it getting a?
The edges were just kind of, I don't know.
Corners are good.
It probably needs to be resubmitted, but some of the edges were just a little rounded, like they weren't crisp, like you would want. There's another sparkle. Oh, here's the full run. 17, 18.
Oh.
19.
Oh my gosh.
20, and then 21 and 22 are off getting graded. Yeah.
That is amazing.
Thank you. And that's all the Jokic.
If I wanted to buy this entire Jokic collection you just showed me, how much?
Oh man.
How much? If you had to put a price tag. With the 1 of 1 included.
Even if, like you said, yes on the spot, I would go do my research before shaking your hand.
Okay.
85K. Nash, we've got
my.
a printing plate with the logo man on it, 101. 98 Flair Showcase out of 100? Or is it 99? I'm blanking. 99.
99.
Atomic Refractor, also out of 100. 2004 Finest out of 15 Gold Refractor.
That's cool. The color match.
Color match, and I love the throwbacks to the old Topps cards. Love the throwbacks.
57, 58.
Throwbacks are great.
Ooh, Lakers days. The 1010.
1010.
It's beautiful.
I snagged that one off of eBay from a guy who didn't even put gold or out of 10 in the title. It went at auction for like maybe $150. Yeah, someone really screwed up on that one.
That is a mess up.
That was
what's
tough.
this last card we got?
This is my latest Steve Nash acquisition. This is the 2012 Panini Innovation stained glass set, which is their first stained glass set. And the purple is the short print in that, and it is impossible to find.
Wow.
Impossible. I think it's out of 20, but that's just like rumored. It's not confirmed. Steve Nash was my guy growing up, and definitely who I started getting into just for myself when I got back into the hobby in like 2018-ish. So, yeah.
What's your favorite Kaboom out of all these?
The Kobe, for sure. The one you had. It's just, look at that.
What is it about this Kaboom set versus like any of the other ones that?
It's the first one. It's the inaugural Kaboom. Kaboom's huge in the hobby. Everyone loves it. It's kind of hard to beat, honestly, in terms of like recognition in the hobby. So if you're going for a set, you may as well go for the first one that's out there, unless it's gold out of 10. I get that.
Yeah.
But the first set's simple.
This is sick. These are crazy. The original Kabooms. With the LeBron? Oh, it's mellow. Like that one got an 8. Like what is it you think in these cards?
It's the back where they're paper cards on the back, and it's the borders. Any touch of white, they're just so condition sensitive. And with this being back in 2013 as well, there's just not that many people who respected this pool in 2013 and put it into what it should be stored at the time.
Oh, look at that.
Now, hardcore Jared, this one's obviously the best one in the set.
Get out of here.
Which one?
Oh, I'm just a Celtics fan. So.
Rondo. Looks like they turned toward like more of like a superhero.
Yeah,
More detail on these, right?
Yeah,
these are pretty like out there. Some of them.
I like the 13 better than the 14, and the 14 had big printing issues. You can see here in the bottom, actually, the corner right there almost looks like it doesn't have the foil on it, any hollow, and that's across the entire set. Sometimes your grader will take into account that that's across the set and just a defect, but other times I've also graded a LeBron 2014 and a Kobe 2014 and gotten less than expected results.
So who's winning the championship next year? Let's go with that.
Denver.
Denver again.
Denver. Buddy had been in forever, like 2012. He was opening packs in college with us, like trying to get us into it back then, and I wish I had listened. But he finally got me to buy a pack of absolute football cards.
When you say finally, why does it feel like it was like a... Did you not want to?
Because he had been on me since like... It had been 6 years, probably.
Well, what was he telling you to do? He was just like, get into this card, get into the cards?
This is fun. Like, do it. You like sports, you're a huge basketball fan, you should do this. And, you know, I didn't. And I regret it to this day, absolutely.
What do you think was holding you back from getting in?
I thought it was a waste of money. I was a poor college kid, poor kid out of college later after that.
Now you're a wealthy Jokic collector.
Yeah. If only I had started back then, you know, I'd be a much wealthier Jokic collector.
So let's fast forward. How did you two get back connected with cards and everything else?
Oh, he just told me to do it. I was looking for something fun to do. So.
Friend I was already mentioning, Dave, is to this day one of my best friends, and even though he lives 3 hours away and, you know, I don't get to see him that often, I talk to him practically every day about cards. It's just getting started. You know, I just think there's so much more room to grow in this hobby and find players like Jokic who not only you bond with meaningfully through their game, but also on the side, if you want to make a little profit, you can, and that's great. That's part of it.
I'm pretty sure this is signed by the whole team. This is Boogie Cousins.
We got Calipari.
Yep.
Cousins. Ooh, don't know who that is. I'm looking around. This is sick. Dang,
They're all different years, though.
How'd you get them? Did you get them signed yourself?
My grandpa, brother, and dad actually, they went to all the March Madness games.
Yeah.
And they got them signed at each game. And they got all these. We have pieces of the flooring signed by Calipari, everything.
You just picked the winner for what?
Panini One football box at our trade night.
All right, and who was it?
His name is Rhett. He is one of the best kids that comes in our shop, and I couldn't be happier. He doesn't know that he's won yet, so we're about to give it to him.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, let's get Dante.
Wait, where's the box?
It's right here.
Oh.
So we did the prize drawings,
Yeah.
and you won one of the 5.
Oh my gosh.
So
Thank you so much.
Tim.
You're welcome, buddy. You won.
Thank you.
That's the first one like you won with us.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So you better hit a Kenny in it.
I will.
Yeah. Sounds good, buddy.
That's sick.
So if you look at the front and then you look at this, this is the jersey that Mullen is wearing, not the actual jersey, but the type.
And I like how you had him sign the card. He signed it in what? Silver ink.
Yeah. So I had him sign this like the 86 Fleer rookie card. So he signed 86 Fleer jersey, Chris Mullen, and he's been in 2 of our shop openings. So I was like, well, man, we all get autographs, we do inscriptions. Let's do some like this. And what I'm going to do is I got him to sign the card, and I got him to sign a couple other Fleer cards, and I'm going to frame this with the cards under it, and then say 86 Fleer.
And put it at 8600.
Those actually are, so these are all from Bogota, Colombia.
Right.
And she plays for, yes, Nicole Renier. And he was a World Cup goalie for Colombia. That's a Phil Foden sign. That's not from Colombia.
Oh, wow.
And he was a goalie, so she signed this. That's one of her shoes, and then he signed that.
Oh.
And she.
So wait, those are her cleats?
Yeah, I think so.
And then that's someone else's jersey?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
I like to put some fun stuff in it.
All right, first time I'm meeting Paul. Paul,
Yo,
what up?
Paul from Paul and Morgan, baby, YouTube.
Let's go, bro. Look at this. I love this Dragon Tales box. This is not a Zion case, but better.
My crown jewel.
Ooh. Wow, look at that. That is nice.
Yes.
What else you got in there? What else did you bring? What'd you bring to trade night? Let's see.
It's just a
Look at this. Charizard?
You know.
That was a big card during
during
COVID.
It was, honestly, yeah.
Look at these.
I'm a Charizard guy.
Whoa, you're hiding the heat. So why Charizard?
King of the jungle.
King of the jungle. And Tatum?
Yeah, just some
little Luca, and then what is that? Look at that patch. Sheesh.
Dude, hey, it is an honor to get to meet you on your countrywide tour to the National, baby. Road to the National. Let's go.
Dude, let's go. Keegan Murray, rookie auto. Bring me the heat.
I'm on a heater.
Oh.
That's great.
Oh. That's huge. Let's go, bro. Congrats.
Thank you.
That's crazy. And hey, Jimmy, how many of those boxes did he go through?
What do these go for right now?
Man, I opened 6 cases. I ain't got nothing.
6 cases?
I haven't got an Oscar auto or Wemby auto, and daggum Max comes in here.
All right, we're locking this place down until the deal gets done.
I mean, unbelievable.
That's crazy.
And it's the first live one we've seen.
Congratulations.
One Pokemon box for me to buy. What would I buy?
I feel like this bad boy right here. Just look at all those Crown Zenith packs. The pull rates are nice. A lot of nice cards in the Crown Zenith collection.
All right, top 3 original Pokemon, go.
Charizard.
1.
Pikachu, Blastoise.
Blastoise.
Come on, baby.
Let's go.
The Oscar signing cards, he had to sign them in the Bahamas or in London because of his visa, because it's from the Congo. He can't do, so this is interesting. So he's from the Congo and he's on a student visa. Just like I've got guys that are from Colombia that I'm putting through school at UK. I can't hire them to work here. Because what would happen is, and this is not an NCAA rule at all, this is the U.S. government. They had him up, they're only there for like 4 days, so Topps flies over Panini, Topps flies over, not Panini, and they have him signing till like 4 or 5 a.m. just stickers. Of course, this is August of last year, so none of this is made. So he hasn't seen any of his cards. So I'm like, hey man, just want to know, this is what it looks like. Well, now in the NBA, once you get to the NBA, they fast track your daggone visa. You in good shape. When they send him cards, and I'm hoping that because of his college career, he has stuff in like National Treasures and Faults and all that. And they send him that. I've already told him, make sure you sign this way. Like some of his autographs don't look like his autographs. It's 4 a.m. in the Bahamas and he's signing. And I don't blame him because he's got this autograph. It's cool. He's been practicing since he was 8. And I'm like, okay, every once in a while, you should do an inscription just for fun. You should say this just for fun. Do this. Do a Bible verse. Do a Bible verse, or do a 37 and 24 against Georgia, January 2020. Like, do some fun things, and the card community will greatly appreciate it and love it. Got it, Wemby auto. Thank goodness. It's a refractor too.
All right, I gotta ask you. So, what do you think? What do you think of him?
Every year at the University of Kentucky, they do a pro day. So I go, and some of the scouts are guys I know, and was the academic counselor. Tayshaun Prince scout, Tony Dell, Chuck Hayes, all that. Afterwards, we all go. We have like a cocktail together and hang out in a private place. And I'm asking him, so what do you think of Jacob Toppin? What do you think of Oscar? What do you think of Cason Wallace, who went 10th? You know, and they would pick apart everything. I mean, it's unbelievable listening to these guys. You think you know basketball? Like, yeah. And then they're like, no, he always drops his left pivot foot when he goes right on a drive on the right-hand side. And you're like, I didn't see that, sir. And so then I went through all that, and I said, what about this Wembanyama kid? Is that real? And all of them fell out. It was like I dropped a hand grenade there. They're like, oh my gosh, he's a real deal. You wouldn't believe it. We were just debating. And it's like, okay, that's all I need to know.
So you're sold.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video live at Kentucky Roadshow. Shout out to Jimmy, shout out to the crew for putting on. And if you guys enjoyed, drop a like, drop a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you later. Peace.